MyValleyWeather.com. All local, all weather, all the time. We believe in this valley. From WYTV, this is 33 News, now in high definition.
Good morning, everybody. Monday morning, January the 10th. I'm Len Rome. Our time, 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's cold outside, about 10 degrees. Jim Loboy will be here with this forecast in just a few minutes, but right now, the morning's top stories. The hour, let's go to Jim Loboy for our first look at weather on the threes on a Monday morning. Hi, Jim. Good morning.
Hi, Len. Good morning. It's cold outside, very cold. As you said, temperatures in downtown Youngstown.
What to do with those unwanted items?
Today at 10 on 33 WYTV. For local news when you want it, just go to WYTV.com. You're watching 33 WYTV, now in high definition.
Good morning. It's a cold morning this Monday, January the 10th at 7 after the hour. Temperatures at the airport about 10 degrees. Downtown Youngstown maybe mid-teens. The high today, 23. Bundle up. New York City Police.
I'm Stan Boney.
And I'm Nikki Wyrick. We are 33 News, and we believe in this valley.
And we're coming up on 13 minutes after the top of the hour. Good morning. Jim Loboy back with the weather update on the Connect, Microsoft's Connect game system. I said that, who gets hurt bowling, and you said a lot of people can.
Oh, well, in real bowling,
all right.
You got a 20-pound bowling ball.
Okay.
17, 20 pounds sometimes. Throwing it back there's a lot of torque involved. A lot of people get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but there are a lot of people going, Len Rome, you don't know what you're talking about.
That's
right. My day, I used to bowl 300 regularly, and I threw out my back and my lower lumbar vertebrae. So I'm sure a lot of people
and you're a sacroiliac there.
Okay, but playing Connect, you don't have anything in your hand. So, I mean, you really, I don't know, you'd really have to be going crazy.
Haven't played
I guess to hurt yourself, but got to be careful out there with those video games. I mean, it used to be where all you'd really hurt is your thumb from pressing the button and working the Atari joystick,
Oh yeah.
But now you're active. You're actually doing everything.
Well, my little Pong didn't go very fast. To go doot doot doot.
Nothing wrong with Pong. You can still play it on on a computer here.
Doot.
All right.
What do you think I'm doing at 3 o'clock in the morning? Doot.
Looking up the nugget of knowledge. That's what you're doing. All right, let's look up the weather forecast. Here we go. Let's get at it. Good morning. Welcome back to Daybreak. Hey, it's 22 minutes past the hour. Now, we've got to set this up. A little bit ago, Len was talking about a model train show they had in Niles. So we just so happened to have a photo of our very own Len Rome. Len, would you please like to tell the viewers of Daybreak Nation what it is that you're holding there?
In my right hand is the Werner von Braun Walt Disney rocket to the moon from Disney back in the 50s, and in my left hand, I believe, is a Vanguard satellite, the little grapefruit that the Navy Vanguard launched in 1958 and 59.
I thought it was one of them. I thought this right here was like a candle holder.
No, that's a satellite. Come on.
What's the deal with the glasses?
Little Sputnik. What's the deal with
Were you worried about radiation from Martians coming or what?
All right.
Look. Yeah.
Look like Devo.
Cute you are. Just want to give you a little pat on the back. Oh, that is just a great photo right there. Talk about just, this is like definitely right out of the 50s. Look at the cotton shirt. And the trousers hiked way up.
And look at my right, just to my right hand, you can see my dial telephone there.
Oh yeah, your rotary dial telephone.
The rotary telephone. Yep, right there.
Hey, you know what? All this week, let's just show old photos when we were younger.
Okay.
All right, we'll bring in some.
All right, I got another one to show you.
Thanks a lot, Len. We appreciate that.
Mom and Dad, you don't have to be pressured into buying these games. So,
if anything, you got a good excuse not to buy one.
Here you go.
Until they get to an appropriate age. How much longer do we have to wait till we start seeing these games?
Retail, about March.
March?
Are
you sure?
About 2 more months and you'll see these games here.
Because I think they had those games about 50 years ago, and this gentleman right there is wearing his 3D glasses.
Yes, I am.
That's great, Len. Thanks.
Okay, very good. I love my little rocket ship there. That was great. Lots more coming up.
World in your hands.
That's for the satellite and rocket ships. Lots more coming up on Daybreak. Well, that Saturday shooting in Arizona now raising questions about security for politicians. We'll talk to some lawmakers, hear what they had to say coming up next.
Good morning, I'm Greta Mitterator, live here this morning at Youngstown Skate, where we're gearing up for this weekend's big skate competition. We'll tell you all about it coming up.
Today at 4 on 33 WYTV.
33 News is all local. I'm Nikki Wyrick.
And I'm Stan Boney. We cover all the stories and issues from all around the valley.
We bring you an all local newscast at 5:30, 6, and 11.
33 News. We believe in this valley.
Two different devices. While one wakes you up to get the kids ready for school, the other says, hey, school is canceled. Go back to bed. For the perfect wake-up call on your mobile device, go to myvalleyweather.com and click on text alerts.
Nothing says murder like a little Abra.
Good morning. Welcome back to Daybreak. It is Monday morning, the 10th day of January, 2011. I'm Jim Loboy. That's Len Rome. It's about 11 minutes past the hour, and today is the anniversary of Carly Simon's receiving a gold record for sales for her hit song, You're So Vain.
You probably think this song is about you.
But isn't it, though?
It is.
And it's
Don't
also...
you? Don't you?
Don't you?
Yeah, don't you?
And it's also time for Len's Nugget of Knowledge.
Yeah. Looking at my that old picture of me holding up a rocket ship in the satellite kind of reminded me of the moon and outer space. You know, when you look up at the moon tonight, the quarter moon, think there's a man up there.
The man on the moon?
Not the man on the moon. No. A real human being whose remains are up there. He died in 1998, and he's up there now. He's been up there since 1999. Dr.
Scotty.
No,
he was
sir.
sent out into space.
He was sent out into space. Dr. Eugene Shoemaker, who, along with David Levy, found the comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 in 1994, the one that hit Jupiter.
It was kind of ironic how they found the comet that was already named after them.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah. Like you were to find Comet Loboy out there someplace.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Dr. Shoemaker died in 1998, and NASA took some of his ashes and put it on board one of its spacecraft called the Lunar Prospector that went up there to take some closer pictures of the moon. It orbited the moon, and when it was done, it deliberately crash landed on the moon. So Dr. Shoemaker's ashes are on the moon. He's the first and only human being so far whose resting place for all eternity is on the moon. Now, yes, roll the video. You talked about James Doohan as Scotty. Yes, when he died, his ashes were blasted into space in a suborbital flight. There's Gene Roddenberry. His ashes, too, went into orbit. That's Majel Barrett Roddenberry. She recently died of leukemia. She was also associated with Star Trek, and she is going into space as well. If you take your ashes, put it into a lipstick-sized container like that, there are some private companies that will blast you into space and send you into orbit for about 10 years before you
fall out of orbit.
It's a low Earth orbit, so your capsule that you're in is eventually going to fall into the atmosphere and burn up again. Some other famous people, Dr. Timothy Leary was blasted into space, and Clyde Tombaugh, who discovered the planet Pluto back in 1930, is on his way there.
No way.
NASA has a spacecraft called New Horizons that's out to leave the solar system. It's going to fly past Pluto and photograph it, and Clyde Tombaugh's ashes are on board that spacecraft.
That is so cool.
Isn't it amazing? See, I learned all that with holding my little rocket, my little satellite. You know, we'll have to show that.
And
again.
we'll show that again. If you missed that, it's fantastic.
Yeah, don't miss it. Yeah.
Piece of Len Rome history.
Oh, geez.
All right, let's get outside and get a look at our Tuesday, and it's going to stay cold.
All right, stay tuned. We'll find out what happens. All right, you're a Goonies expert as well as a Godfather expert. Wow.
Baby Ruth.
Okay. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Let's do the Goonie handshake.
5 o'clock.
Now you got to flutter it away.
Oh, we can.